Well, for my region rocks.
I grew up playing fiddle in a children's fiddle troupe called the Calgary Fiddlers. Thank you. So I've got a lot of fans from my Calgary Fiddlers days, but I appreciate you coming out. My job for every single show, I would say 100 shows a year, 5 years, was that I would come out for the encore and I would say, "Thank you, but we don't know anymore." Thank you. I appreciate your laughter, but that joke is not funny to me anymore.
I'm going to tell this story because it's too funny. So we were touring with in Alberta, and we were playing. Was it in Medicine Hat? Is that right?
Yeah.
Medicine Hat. So we had 2 cars because we were touring with a guest singer, Madeline Roger, and a sound tech. So we had 2 separate cars, and I think it was myself and just me and Eric in the first car. We get to the hotel, and you're on the road a lot together, and you're kind of like a family, and to make things interesting, you sometimes do little pranks on the road. So we get to the hotel where Eric and I are checking in, and I say, okay, so there's some more people from our group checking in here, and one of them, his name is Ben. He's from Calgary. He's a fiddle player. If you could just, when he checks in, could you just say like, "Oh, I'm such a big fan," and just pretend like you're so excited to see him? And she, it didn't.
She nailed it.
Yeah.
I showed up with Ben. I didn't know about this either. I was convinced. She was blushing. Wait, Ben Plotnick?
Yeah, she just looked at my ID and went, "Oh, I see you play fiddle." And didn't she blushed. I mean, I guess she was blushing because she was
Lying.
lying.
Do you know who else blushed though? Ben was smitten. He's well,
Yeah.
I am going to be at the water slide later.
In truth, it's just kind of hard to be a celebrity. Sometimes you just want to be treated like a normal person,
So we were actually, Eric and I were waiting in the car, and then Trent came in. And then I think he said Ben got recognized, and Eric and I just burst out laughing. And so then Eric and I were just like, "Oh my God, we can't tell him." Because then Ben got in the car and he was just he had a little more swagger in his step. Kind of a big deal in Medicine Hat. So we're like, we can't tell. So we went to the venue, and the whole time it was just like, "Hey, this is to the grave. You can't give up." And the show was a beautiful theater, and it was like this. I forget what they called it. It was on the stage, cabaret style. So we were facing, we were playing this way towards the stage, and everybody was kind of cabaret style on tables and everything on this big stage. A beautiful show, and there was just this moment in the show where I kind of just looked at Eric, because Ben, the whole night it was just his head was bigger, his soul was louder, and I just said, "I think we got to burst this bubble." And then he actually mentioned it at the show.
Yeah, Ben brought it up.
Which was the moment they chose to inform me that it had been a prank. But
so he said, "Ben, sorry, you're not a big deal in Medicine Hat."
I gotta tell you, in a never-ending string of pranks since I've joined this band, that was by far the best.
We all love. Can you give Ben a big round of applause?
Thank you. I feel better now.
Ben is easily recognizable in this region. Second best prank of Karrnnel's is when he put an egg in my shoe.
Gotta keep it interesting. All right, so I guess we'll play one more tune. This is Alfonso Mackenzie's. Oh, this is a good story too. Oh yes, you want.